here's Mike Winters.
And good morning. It is 20 minutes after 9 o'clock, and joining us in studio this morning, all the way from the fourth floor.
That's right. A long ways up.
Yeah.
I mean, a long ways down for me to come down to go see
Huge
you
commute
guys.
to get to us here.
That's
She had to
right,
get in the
I did.
elevator and go 2 floors down. Barbara Gomez joining us.
Good morning.
New, recently named director
Yay.
of MainStreet Roswell. Good morning.
I am so excited.
Yeah.
Yes, recently.
You've been,
named.
it hasn't been a month yet, right? It's been, what, a couple weeks?
Well, I was announced a couple of weeks ago, but this week was my official start. August the 1st was my official start. So
officially, you've only been a couple days. But
officially,
you've known about it for a few weeks.
I've known about it a little
good
bit.
deal.
Plus, I was on the board for a year before that.
Yeah, you had served with MainStreet Roswell
Yes.
long before being named director.
That's right.
Yeah.
So it's really exciting. A lot of fun things going on, and
Good
you
deal.
know, we started I started August the 1st, but I had what do you call them, grants that needed to be done before August. So Molly and I worked on all of those and got those done. So that's kind of exciting.
Good deal.
To get to be involved with that.
So hopefully we'll get some good results and say, hey, we got some grants coming our way here, and we can announce those when they get awarded and things
Right.
that.
You know, Kathy Lay started the first grant back whenever she was the executive director for the Great Blocks Marketplace Walk.
Yeah.
That's going to be south of 2nd Street, right by the railroad tracks.
Okay.
And so myself and Molly, we put in for the second half of that, which is the construction part.
Okay.
So hopefully, I'm going to find out maybe today, when will they announce it?
Okay.
Because, you know, it's a competitive grant.
Sure.
So it's for the whole state of New Mexico, not just...
So you had to polish up the grant writing skills and dot all the I's and cross all the T's.
But I think we had a leg up on it because we got the first part already, so they'd like to see that completed. They don't want a half-done project.
Right. The fact that you're halfway there and in the midst of it will help the cause greatly. And it's like, well, we don't want to leave them hanging. We started with this together. We should probably finish it that way together. Otherwise, what we did the first half is not that beneficial. So
but
it makes sense.
It's kind of fun to see this, come to pass. So I'm excited about it. So I'll let you know as soon as I know what happened with all of that. Okay.
Good deal. So maybe.
Yeah. Knock on wood.
Phase 2 of that 3rd Street station area. All that whole. That
well, it's
area.
on the other side. It's on the south side of 2nd Street.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, that's part of the railroad district.
Yeah. Absolutely. And now kind of slowly becoming like that arts and food and entertainment district here.
And you know what's going to be
Roswell.
really fun about that, Mike, because it is so close to the railroad. A lot of the design that they're doing, they're going to be using a lot of the railroad motif and that kind of, you know what I'm saying? The benches, maybe some of the railroad ties.
So I have like a Western railroad feel, like kind of like at the train stations, train depots, and kind of that feel of travel.
Right.
But,
And you know, it's going to be an outdoor area where you can have concerts out there. There'll be lights, electricity, bathrooms, the play area.
So you can do like little mini festivals downtown.
Yeah, you can do
and have all the accommodations you need.
Right there.
basically.
And parking for food trucks and just general parking. So
and that's another thing too, is we have, obviously behind the courthouse there's plenty of parking, and there's a few spots on this side of Main Street that have parking and things like that. But sometimes you need that overflow in around 3rd Street in that area over there, and that's East 2nd, that whole area out there. And this will bring some parking to that too. And in essence, you can walk the couple blocks here right into Main Street in that area. Yeah.
So it's gonna be really fun to see it. I mean, I had a chance to look at all the layouts and all the architectural plans, and so just kind of it's real now. You know what I'm saying?
It feels tangible, more conceptual, and more real.
It feels more real now.
I know exactly what you're talking about. But that's on the horizon.
That's on the horizon.
In your immediate future
is
tonight. In case you haven't heard, MainStreet Roswell for years now have been doing their first Friday events. And the first Friday of each month, we have kind of a celebration downtown. Usually they're themed. Like this time's probably tax-free and back to school.
It's back to school and tax-free weekend.
Yeah, but usually like Halloween, there's usually that's kind of themed around that. And in the spring or whatever, they kind of theme around certain spring things and things like that. But basically, many of the Main Street businesses participate. A lot of them will stay open late. Some keep their hours the same. Some change, but they usually offer specific deals, sales sales opportunities on First Friday. Sometimes it's more festive where they say, we're going to have a live band here. We're going to have arts and crafts. We're going to have a demonstration. Somewhere more like we're going to get free samples.
Or somebody, sometimes they bring animals out there and have music.
But the idea is to come and hang out downtown on Friday night. Usually the food trucks show up. Of course, our restaurants, our downtown restaurants, all a lot of them will like Peppers and I think El Toro. A lot of them will do stuff right there on the patios or right out on the sidewalk there and everything else. So
we're really excited. Yeah, this is my first Friday, so I'm really excited about seeing what's going to happen. And I did get a chance, like I told you, Mike, to visit a few of the businesses on Main Street, and they have a lot of fun stuff going on. But the big thing to remember, especially about tax-free, it's a tax-free weekend.
Yes.
So although,
does that start tonight?
It starts today.
Today.
It started already, and it will go on until Sunday.
Okay, I didn't know if it started Saturday or Friday. That was my one I wasn't sure of.
It starts today already. And so you can come out to Main Street, Roswell, throughout the day. I mean, most of them will stay open till 5. A lot of them will stay open 7, all the way up to 8 o'clock.
Great.
They'll stay open. And so they've got lots of really great sales going on, specials going on that they wanted me to make sure I told you about.
Let's kind of put a few on people's radar.
Yeah. Let's talk about the gallery. The gallery is inside the Main Street Arts. They have this jewelry that's called Forever Linked Jewelry by Sheep Street Silver. And apparently it's a really cool way that they kind of band this jewelry together. It is silver.
Okay.
And they're great for everyday wear. They're recommending it for like a friendship bracelet.
Okay.
His and hers, you can do a man, a female
Okay, so you want to do like a matching set?
Yeah, you can do some with your kids. They're great bridesmaids.
You do like a family, like friendship bracelet kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah.
And she mentioned Bridesmaids Gifts. People, when they're getting married, they need to find something for their bridesmaids.
You got to hook up your party that's
right.
spending a lot of money to celebrate with you.
That's right. So they're going to have that going on today. Today, 11 to 7 p.m. And then,
if you've never been in the gallery, it's a great place because it's a collection of local artists. Right. Basically, it's a warehouse in essence. It's fancier than that, but it's in essence a warehouse for local artists, and they get their space. They each get a space to work and display their arts. It could be paintings, it could be jewelry, it could be,
and they're always looking for more artists.
Exactly, they're always so. Every time you go in there, it's kind of like a new trip. So if you're looking for shopping decor, gifts, whatever it is, odds are anything that's art related, whether it's functional art or just hanging on the wall art. You probably want to hit the gallery because there's probably an artist in there that's devoted to something that you're into.
Especially this weekend because it is back to school. They are going to have some children's art ideas that the kids get to work on, some projects. They're going to create a bookmark. They're going to get free pencils, and they're also going to have live music during that time.
Great.
So it's a great place to go. Take your kids.
Let the kids go do crafts when you do a little shopping.
While you look around for a little bit. So that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
That's right down Main Street. Then we have CS Designs. They're on right there on Main Street. They're on 318. Sorry guys, can't see
318 North Main.
318 North Main. This was my first time to walk into this place. It's an amazing little place. It's not even little. It's kind of large actually.
Okay.
They offer all these custom engraved gifts and family friendly type things to do.
Okay.
They have this come and go do it yourself painting studios.
Oh, cool.
So we were talking about, because the back end of that area has tables, like 3 or 4 tables back there. She has got all these little really cute little wooden type things that you can pick whatever. They have all the different prices.
Oh, okay.
Sizes. You can do little, you can do big. And then they provide you all the paint.
Okay.
They provide you everything.
So you just come and do your own make-it-take art?
Yeah, you buy whatever you want, and they'll provide the paint. And so
if you like doing those kind of things at home, but you don't want to tear up your house with all that stuff, just come on down
to
CS Designs
and an apron.
And you can go crazy at their place.
Right.
I love it.
We were talking about that and talking about bringing your kids out and have a, like a back-to-school paint party. And then go to have lunch somewhere downtown.
Sounds like a great idea.
Doesn't that sound good? You can run over there to Stellar and have some coffee.
Yeah.
You can run to Martins or even La Gran Victoria.
Yeah.
La Toro Bravo. We got all kinds of
You're winning at any one of those places.
I know. So go out and have some lunch. Then we have Roswell Mercantile. This used to be a different name. I think it was called Rustic Furniture, but now it's called Roswell Mercantile. So they do have rustic furniture, and they're going to be open from 10 to 6, and they're at 322 North Main Street.
Okay. And so if you like rustic or Southwest decor, they probably got a lot of that kind of stuff.
That building, Mike, was empty for a very, very long time. I think they were kind of used it for storage. So what they've done with it, they redone the whole inside. So I say they're redone. They've cleaned it up a lot, but they've left a lot of the rustic.
They kind of,
the floors are still the way
cleaned
they
it up, but left the feel of that rustic Southwest.
Ceilings, wood beams everywhere.
Like you're walking into a building from the 1800s.
Right. It's really, really cool.
Cool.
But if you're looking for rustic furniture, it is 20% off on rustic furniture.
Great, which is pretty much the whole store, probably.
And if you think about it, when you're talking about the tax-free weekend, it is for school supplies. It is for clothes.
Yeah.
But can also be for bedding.
Yeah.
Maybe for a bed, a frame, or things like that. And actually, Daryl over at White Mattress, when I talked to him yesterday, he was telling me about what he's got going on.
Okay.
So, yes. It will be for mattresses.
So take advantage of that if you're needing a new bed or bedroom set for
the kiddo that's going back to school.
And I imagine there's probably other items too, like computer desks, things like that probably also fall under tax-free.
They do fall under tax-free.
So if you need those kind of things, those furniture in your home, you don't have to tell them that it's for school or just for yourself. Doesn't really, there's no rule there, but take advantage of that. I know electronics is a big one too during this time.
And the other cool part, if you go over to White Mattress, Daryl says he's having a drawing for a $100 gift certificate. So
great.
Even if you walk in there, take a look around, sign up for that gift certificate.
And for all you RVers and camper folks and things like that, if you're wondering where's a place I can get those unique, weird-shaped mattresses that fit in like campers and things, White Mattress. They're the ones that they do all that stuff.
Right, they do that. Or if you're looking for that Navajo native jewelry,
they've got
all kinds of turquoise and all kinds of fun stuff to look in there. Daryl and White Mattress have been around for a really long time. Now they live on Main Street. They didn't before.
Yeah, they were on the south end for many years.
Yeah, they were there next to the old First Cafeteria.
Matter of fact, my wife and I's first bed came from on South Main there.
I know that I think we bought a bed there as well. So Daryl's a good guy, so you guys go by and see him. Now, there's another group of people that it was my first time, 320 North Main, First Thought Gift Shop. So they have all kinds of handcrafted items.
Okay.
They have sterling silver jewelry and novelty gifts. And they also do classes with a local artist.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so they have somebody that comes in and teaches classes. So we've been having a lot of those. So, there's no excuse not to get your friends together and go out and have a paint party.
Yeah.
They do that.
Shoot, sounds like you could throw a rock downtown and hit several places to do that now.
Are we becoming an arts district in some way? We're kind of artsy-fartsy now?
Yeah,
I don't know.
great.
It sounds fun.
It does.
So I did talk to Moon Man Printing. If you have not been into Moon Man, that's the one that's got that fun blow-up thing in the front with his arms waving around.
The wavy guy there.
Yeah, the wavy guy. He is so cool. I'm telling you what, Josh and the people that work there are just awesome. They worked with us during the UFO festival. And, they catered to us. They brought stuff to us.
I think they've worked with us on a couple events, too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're just great. We have a lot of a number of T-shirt places down Main Street.
Yeah.
We've got Business Notions. I work with Ray all the time. He's fantastic also.
Yeah.
I know we have another one down the road. But Josh did say that when you come in just to look around, that you get a free sticker so you can come in. But think about it. You get a cool T-shirt and it's a piece of clothing. So it's tax-free, right?
There you go.
Back to school. You go to school with a cool shirt.
To check out some of his prints and his designs and things he's got available there, too.
He's got such cool colors. We bought some of those for the UFO festival, and they sold like crazy.
Yeah.
So they're great shirts.
And they do custom printing and all that, too, as well. So
they did for me at some of my events as well.
Yeah, talk to them. Talk to them about that. They can help you all that. Come out and get your free sticker and buy some shirts. But if you need that kind of work done for your organization or work or personal family, maybe you got a big family reunion or something, they can help you with all that stuff.
That's a good idea, too, because we just had one. But you know what? If you're looking more for a polo or you're looking for something to be engraved, go across the street to Business Notions.
Yeah, they handle that.
Ray does more of the engraving, the T-shirts, more
trophies and things like that.
Collared type shirts. He'll engrave. He'll embroider pretty much anything that you bring in. He has done MainStreet Roswell's some of their embroidery, and they look really, really great.
Good.
So let's see who else is next. Oh wow, what can you say about Imagine That?
Yeah, they're kind of one of those like you were talking like Roswell Seed earlier, and some of our businesses, Bullock's Jewelry, ones that have kind of called Main Street
home for
they're staples. They're iconic businesses that you just come to expect to see downtown. Imagine That is one of those to me.
It is. They do some great stuff in there. Pretty much anything that you're looking for. Since you're going back to school, teachers, keep this in mind. If you're going back to school and looking for something fun and interesting, maybe some crafts or something you want to do with your kids, go in there and talk to Deanie. She's got all kinds of great things in there. Also, I mean, she's got ribbons and bows, and she's got, what do you call those things? Little shiny,
like a brooch or
rhinestone, rhinestone type things. But the cool thing about it is, you may get a chance to meet Malia Juarez, and you know who she is, don't you? Our Diamond Miss.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they. I think her and the owner are like really good friends because I think they do a lot together.
They're
on
almost
Facebook.
family, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I think you're right there. They're pretty close.
But take your kids in there. They're going to have free color sheets, and all kinds of fun stuff. So, I'd suggest you guys go in there and look around, see what you can find. And they have lots of great things. Right next door to that, I don't have it right here in front of me. Oh, here it is. Sweet Baby J's, they're going to be open 11 to 8. So once you get done doing all of your shopping, go down to the corner right there. That's a sweet shop.
Okay.
Trust me, you can't walk out of there without buying something. They've got cakes. They've got cookies. They've got puddings.
Oh,
they've
nice.
got, what are those things? Oh, the things I don't eat. Fruit cups. You know what I'm saying? I go straight for the
you go right to, that's my move,
Yeah,
too.
let's just go straight to the cupcakes and that kind of stuff. But they've got great, if you've not ever walked in there, they redid that building, a few years back.
Yes, yeah.
And it's an amazing building. I'm serious. I wish I would have known that it was for sale. I would have loved that building. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, they spent a lot of work in renovating that movie. Time and money and work and everything, and it's a beautiful building.
But you know what? You can go in there with your family when it's a hot day, get you something to eat. It's nice and cool.
Yeah.
It's really pretty in there. And guys,
it's right downtown on the corner there, and it's just, you walk right out and you're there amongst
you're
everything.
Right there,
so,
handicap accessible.
Yeah, it's right there. It's perfect.
So I did go in and see Bullock's Jewelry, you guys. For you guys looking for gifts for your wife, your girlfriend, yourself, watches, rings, whatever you need. I was just telling Mike that they're redoing the inside of their building. So they've got new jewelry cases, and they've got wonderful pictures showing their whole history. They've been here for a very long time.
So you're kind of seeing the Bullock family history
the whole
there.
Generations of them. But they have a number of back-to-school items marked at 30% off.
Okay.
Back to school. So maybe you don't know what to get your older child. Maybe, when they're in high school, you don't go and get them a backpack. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're going to get them a watch. This is their senior year.
Sure.
Maybe you want to get them a new watch.
They're starting to want adult things.
Yeah. Let's not push them too fast to adult, but
they want to do, they're pushing more to adult wanting things than kid wanting.
Right.
Kid
so
wants,
you just got to go into Bullock's Jewelry. Again, they've been here for a very long time. I forgot how long, but either way, go and see them along with jewelry.
Well, like I said, it's most people, all of us probably think you go look and you think of looking at downtown Roswell.
Mm-hmm.
Bullock's Jewelry is one of those things you just see in that image. It's
right.
just we would not know what to think if it wasn't there. You know what I mean? And like Roswell Seed, Imagine, these are those kinds of businesses that have been home. Like I've been here since 2000, and those places were cemented in those places then. You know what I mean? They'd been there 100 years before I showed up. And,
I mean, Mike was just telling me Roswell Seed has probably been here 100 years.
It's been over 100 years. Yeah.
And, Jim Gill and his wife, I mean, they're awesome. I absolutely love their commercials.
Oh, yeah.
I think they do an awesome job.
He's a pretty funny guy.
I mean, honestly, I walked in there going, hey, do you know what this seed is? I don't know what this is. I said, I heard you on the radio. You said you can, come in and see you. So I'm here to see you. But they're really great people.
Yeah.
They provide a lot of the downtown flowers for us whenever we do planting on Main Street. So thank you, Jim Gill.
I wonder if he's
Roswell Seed.
I wonder if he's been busy grooming his pumpkin because, of course, the East New Mexico State Fair is in October here. That's a couple months away, and I know he's one of the big smack talking pumpkin growers out there.
Do they have the really huge ones?
Yeah, they grow those gelatinous 600-pound. Looks like the mold just broke on the pumpkin and just kind of poured into a pumpkin. Yeah, they got those.
Wow.
Yeah, they have a contest where they grow them, and Jim Gill's one of the. There's a group of men, and they all been doing this for years, competitive. And Jim's one of these this little pumpkin clan that every year they grow these ginormous pumpkins, and it's,
fall's one of my favorite seasons. We don't really have, spring here. We just have maybe a little bit of fall, winter, and summer. That's it. You know, I don't know what else there is.
Yeah.
But I love that kind
I
of
say
weather.
hot, not hot. That's
Hot
our
or
2
not
seasons.
hot. That's true. That's it. That's all we have.
Those are 2 seasons.
Those are seasons. I'll have to go over there and see him and talk to him about that and see what he's got going on.
Yeah,
with those.
They've been doing that for years. I'm
It'd
hoping
be
they're
really
keeping
fun
that
to
going.
bring that to downtown Roswell.
Maybe. Well, it's kind of an effort to get it to the fairgrounds. Like they need
that's right,
forklifts
because
and
they're-
everything else because they're
okay,
so
well,
big.
Okay, well, maybe I'm talking about regular size pumpkins. Okay, maybe I'm not talking about.
Yeah, they have to get equipment to bring these pumpkins
Okay, so
into the
we need to get a
fair.
forklift. And, maybe not. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you're done buying that jewelry, you can go across the street to Behringer's Blossom Shop.
Yeah.
At 314 North Main. All they're saying is that you need a gift. They've got fruit baskets, snack baskets. You know, think about it. Some people don't want flowers. You know, maybe you're doing something special for someone in your office. Get them a fruit basket. You know, get them.
Plants are always nice too.
Oh yeah.
Because they last in theory as long as you take care of them. You know,
Yeah,
and
well,
we're a flower. We love them, everything, but it's once they're off the vine, there's shelf life.
My husband buys them so I can kill them. That's all that happens on that one. So it's kind of like the fresh one. So, but fruit baskets, snack baskets, plants, chocolates, plush animals, and of course flowers.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All kinds of beautiful flowers.
Yeah, I could see because they're right next door to us out there. So occasionally I see them bringing stuff out to the trash that they're getting rid of and stuff. But yeah, they're making beautiful bouquets and things.
It's amazing
you see
some of the things
that come
they
out
put
of there.
together.
So yeah.
So those of you that need to look really good, we've got Euphoria Salon right here on 205 West 3rd. They're open on Friday for scheduled appointments. They've got Scentsy and retail products available.
And I imagine if you waited till this weekend to get all groomed up for back to school weekend because it's tax free and all that too.
I wonder if that would fall under that. I think it would be.
Might with haircuts and things.
I would think so. I know I heard it was school supplies, clothing.
Yeah, usually haircuts and all that's kind of part of that
whole thing.
Yeah, so maybe.
Well, I know that the website that I looked up about that, it did say that that merchants offer. They don't charge you taxes on their own if they, they don't have to if they don't want to. I mean, I'm sure somebody's going to have to pay.
Someone's going to pay for it.
Somebody's going to pay for it, but it's up to them if they want to do that, but to offer you a little something off.
I'm not sure how that works. They are the experts. Let them tell you. So, yeah.
So we have a couple of places downtown, that you can go get your hair cut and look good. And then we have Casa Bella Boutique.
Yeah.
That's right there at 8 North Main Street?
303.
303. They're open for First Friday. And so, you know what? They've got all kinds of clothing. So again, if we're talking about tax-free weekend, they've got all kinds of great women's clothes. And the other day when I walked by there, they also have lots of really cute baby clothes.
Great.
Little girl clothes.
Okay.
And then right next door, if you'd like to make your own stuff, you got Calico, Cow Fabric, and Gift Shop.
Yep.
They're open on Friday as well. All the way up to 5 o'clock and sometimes a little bit later.
Are they still doing classes and everything?
I believe they are because I did
like,
talk to Angel Maids about that one time, and they've got tons of fabrics in there. Sometimes it's hard to find that stuff in Roswell anymore.
She's got it, yeah.
Yeah, she's got it, and they do a lot of quilting. She also donated. I know she's really great with the community, but she's donated like to my Heroes group. A quilt that we can auction off to make some money for our group.
And I always like to remind people of this with her because way back when COVID first started, back when we were locking everything down and you couldn't go outside with masks and everything else, and businesses weren't allowed to be open unless they were essential and all that. Well, Angel Mays and her folks were scrambling big time to put kits together, mask kits, because there was a shortage of masks.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
masks
right.
and
I
everything.
remember that.
And her people,
Crew,
which is probably a person,
all two.
we're going and creating masks, but also creating kits for other people that can come in and say, hey, if you can help us, here's the kits, start sewing, and then we'll bring them back. And then they gather these, and then they bring them to the sheriff's department or city police or
some
churches
really cool
or whatever.
Ones, flower ones, black ones, all
and
kinds.
they couldn't be open. They couldn't just sell their business. So what did they do? They rolled up their sleeves and helped the community. And I want this community to remember that. Businesses that do stuff like that, we need to support them. And the Calico Cow is one of them.
Thank you.
So.
Well, if you're trying to be nutritious, there's Downtown Nutrition. That's 115 East 3rd Street. They're open from, looks like they're open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Okay.
They're open all day long. But they also have curbside. When I'm driving around here and there, I've seen a number of cars that park right in front of them. Somebody will run out of their building and hand them a couple of drinks. So if you're wanting to stay nutritious, call Daniel at Downtown Nutrition. He's got great stuff over there, all flavors, all brands, all
Right.
different kinds of things going
So
on.
probably stuff like, because some people like, I don't, when they hear nutritious, they equal flavorless. And
Yeah.
I get you. I understand that. But
Yeah.
people like this, they can go and say, you know what? Yeah, we can make something that's going to be something that you can
Nutritious.
drink and not think it's more of a health thing and then it's
Right.
a tasty thing.
Right.
But at the same time, you get all the benefits of the health we're talking about, but it
Maybe
tastes
help
like
you,
something
help
that
you lose
you would
weight,
enjoy.
Or maybe don't
Yeah.
get a milkshake that time. Get a healthy shake. But he's got all kinds. Pineapple, strawberry, banana, you name it, he has it.
Good deal.
And then you go down to 2nd Street. You can go to the farmhouse on 2nd Street. They've
Another
got
great store.
another great store over there.
Yeah.
They're going to have all kinds of prizes that could be won. They're open until later this afternoon, probably about 7 or 8. I don't know how late they're going to stay, but try to get there early and go see what they have. All kinds of rustic looking fun things in there. And I really appreciate what they did with that building. They have made that block, look so much better. Just having that farmhouse. There is parking over on the east side of that.
It adds to the decor of that area. Yeah.
And again, Mike, here it goes. We're kind of revitalization of that area, kind of that whole area that's there.
And then that's kind of, we all know that's the trick, when things, time happens, place it at like, Main Street, that, since for over 100 plus years, businesses and things have been doing stuff on there. And some of these buildings are pretty old. Not, I wouldn't say original, but some are pretty old there.
Yeah.
But with time, things need to be updated, change, businesses come and go. So sometimes things get run down and stuff. But when you start revitalizing that one area, it's like a kind of like a virus.
Domino effect.
That first one gets taken care of and they're like, oh, that's nice. Well, we need to clean the one next door now. And then and vice versa.
Right.
And then next thing you know, we go from a place that was a dump to now slowly turning into a place where
really
people
nice.
want to come and people want to spend time.
Right. So you can walk from Main Street, just walk down the sidewalk to the farmhouse. And when you're done doing that, I would recommend you also go across the street down on Railroad Street, 3rd and Railroad, and go to Backdraft Barbecue.
Yeah, they got some good barbecue
Oh, my
eats.
goodness.
Yeah,
if
they
you've
do.
not had that barbecue, it is delicious. And he is also going to stay open pretty late, of course, because he's a restaurant.
Yeah.
So he will be open later.
I imagine he's going to be doing some live music and things out there later on.
You know what?
And things like that.
I don't
Because they've
know
got
that-
the space for it.
They have the space for it. They just recently, they did get a little grant for a little bit of signage. So they are going to be getting some new signage coming up. So that's really exciting.
I think as they evolve, because they've only been there maybe a year.
Yes.
Maybe a year.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure
Paul
it's been that
was
long.
a food truck.
Yeah,
That
he
we
was
used-
their backdraft food truck was a hit everywhere it went, and he went brick and mortar with it.
He
I still
did.
think he busts out the food truck from time to
Yeah,
time.
he does. I think he does. He sometimes takes it out of town. So
For events and
he
things,
does
fairs
things
and
here
stuff.
and does fairs and different
But yeah,
things.
when he's not doing that, he's there on 3rd Street.
I think I'm going to have that for lunch.
Yeah.
That sounds way too good.
But
this afternoon over there.
that space, I think it's going to be one of those things where he's evolving from a food truck to a brick and mortar establishment, and with that is going to evolve the business where and now it's just not slinging barbecue out of a door anymore.
No.
It's going to be a place where people come and gather. So I imagine he's going to be doing live music and all
think
kinds of fun things out there.
He's really trying to fix that, Mike.
Yeah.
The whole part of it that's on the south side, the part of the building, the entrance way. You can sit outside in the open air. You can smell the barbecue, watch them cooking it right there. I mean, whenever I was part of Leadership Roswell, that's where we had our final hoop to do for Leadership Roswell.
Okay.
And that was when it was on previous
The
ownership.
3rd Street station there, I think it was.
3rd Street Station is what it was back then. So I'm looking forward to see what Paul's going to do there. It's going to be really a great place to go. And across the street also.
Based on his barbecue, I trust him implicitly.
Yes.
Just, I'll eat that
Yes.
stuff all day,
And that's, again, part of our Railroad Historical District.
Yeah.
So there's some things there that, when you're part of the historical district, be careful. You got to make sure you follow some rules and don't change it.
Sure.
Update it.
There is rules on, any building that's got a placard on it, say it's a historical landmark.
It's been here a long time. You better check before you start.
But there's rules on what you can change and what you can't change, on how you change it, because obviously, you want it, the ability to modernize it, so you have internets and all the modern tech things.
You have to move
But at the same
forward,
time, you don't want it to look out of place. If you're trying to appease a certain look down there with the kind of that still depot look to it with the train station, which is what we want.
Yeah.
And then he goes and puts this big aluminum building, shiny thing up there that's not going to look right. So that's why they do these historical buildings and things to keep that essence of the area the same. They want to keep that.
So I'm reading something here. It says previously Alien Jerky / Fat Man's Downtown.
Oh, yeah, Fat Man's.
So apparently now it's Hangar 209. Dominic, I have to talk to you. I guess I didn't even notice that. He's down on 209 Main Street. They have some really cool things in there. Some really, really cool things, but their jerky is delicious. You're looking for gifts. You're looking for something unique, maybe something kind of alien-like, maybe just Roswell-like. You need to go in there and see those guys. But
people give me meat, I'm happy.
That's right. So's my husband. He's like, what? Is that hot? It's got green chili? I'll take it. So, no, they've got a lot of great stuff in there. Then we have He Cat's Cave right across the street. They have all kinds of interesting things there. I mean, honestly, mystical, fun, interesting things. So you need to come by and see them at 204 North Main. Let's see, who else did I want to talk about along that line? Oh, across the street, there's also Ancient of Days. They've got rocks. And they actually, I think
the Pecos Valley Diamonds. Are they still giving those out to the kids?
I believe
and all
they
that?
still are doing that. So they're right there on the corner. And then right next to it's the soap shop.
Yeah.
If you've not been in there, if you're a homemade soap person, you need to go in there. They're the people that have the bubbles outside of their building. So if you see bubbles, that's
follow the bubbles.
Follow the bubbles. Yeah, they're a really cool place. Let me see. Oh, She's a Dandy. I didn't talk about She's a Dandy.
Another great clothing and all kind of
clothing place. They've got such great T-shirts.
And they like to make custom T-shirts and things. So and I know, like, if you want something, like if you're saying, I would love to see this on a shirt, they'll do that kind of stuff for you too.
They do really nice customized. The place I worked at before at Frontier, one of the young ladies would walk in with a T-shirt with the Frontier logo on it, and I'd say, I didn't create that one. Where did you get that? And it was always She's a Dandy.
Yeah. Yeah, and the great is she'll make like one for you. Whereas like you normally have to go get 100 or whatever. She'll be like, no, I want one of the, like they do a lot with Zia symbols and things. So if you want some really cool Zia symbol shirts and things that they make there in-house, you go check them out. They're really nice.
And Cameron was telling me that they don't stay open very late on Fridays, but she said that she's going to be coming up with some ideas of things to do, after hours or maybe during the hours, some family type things. So be on the lookout for that. Maybe there's something you'd like to take your kids to or have a girls' night out there. So anyway, we didn't talk about spacey stuff. So I want to talk about the Roswell Ufo Spacewalk.
Okay.
So we have that. That's always really, really fun. It's just right off of Main Street down on 2nd Street. Yeah. So that's really fun. And obviously, you always have to go to the Ufo Museum. You cannot miss the Roswell Ufo Museum. Yeah, so you got to go see them.
They've done, especially if you haven't been there in a year or two, they've done a lot of new stuff inside there. So go check it. Like if you missed it during UFO Fest, go see it now. It's a little less crowded. And
I'm telling you, it doesn't matter when my family comes to visit. I don't care how many times they come. It's like, can we go see the UFO stuff?
Yeah.
I run over there to El Toro Bravo Bakery. They make the best.
Yeah, they got good food over there.
Oh, my gosh, you guys. They have incredible empanadas. They have donuts. They have cookies.
Yeah.
They have tamales.
Problem is, I usually I eat so much food next door in the actual restaurant. And by the time I get to the bakery, I'm like, I want it. Yeah, you can take it home. That's the only thing you can do
I just went to a family reunion to see my mother just turned. She's going to be turning 90. So we had her birthday already, early. And everybody's saying, you didn't bring any bizcochitos? What the heck? And I was like, oh, darn it. I didn't make it over there. But they have.
Sometimes you wonder. It's like, do they want me here or they just want me to bring the bizcochitos?
Did you bring anything alien? What the heck?
You may go.
Go on your merry way. Yeah.
Well, we're almost out of time, so we better speed this up here.
Well, let's see. I got tons of them. So I guess what I want to say more than anything else, you guys, is come downtown Main Street.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of places that, I was just going to ask you, when's the last time you came downtown?
Yeah.
I know you came down here for the UFO Festival. We're actually a vibrant Main Street with lots of businesses, lots of cool things you can purchase.
Yeah.
You're looking for unique things. Sure, you can go to Walmart. Sure, you can go to the box places. But try your local, buy Roswell, buy downtown.
Absolutely. Yeah. Definitely come out here. Really, the 5:30 to 8:30 is kind of the official first Friday window. But like you said, these businesses will be, a lot of them are doing these sales right now. Today. Some of them won't be open till 8. Some you check. Do me a favor. If you've got a certain store that you want to check some out, call them. get that information for them.
Sure.
That way you can plan accordingly, make sure you're there in the right time. But that's all tonight. Come down and explore.
Yeah.
Come
early.
learn. Come find new places. Come get lost downtown and go find some new places. And then make sure you're back here tomorrow morning for week 4
Oh, yes.
of
Week 4,
Farmers Market.
Farmers Market. Starts at 11. It's over. Sorry,
7.
starts at
Yeah.
7 to 11.
Yeah.
So
and
we're
just
open early.
pro tip. If you want the best crack at the produce and vegetables, you need to be there closer to 7 than 11 because
That clears out really fast.
They come hungry because there's people with discos out there doing breakfast burritos and that smells in the air.
Oh my gosh!
There's so
green
many
chili burritos for lunch. They're
they got you
artisan
covered.
breads. They have breads. They have cookies. They have cupcakes.
They got
lotions and potions and
crafters,
candles.
local crafters, produce, nonprofits have booths out there that you can learn more about. It really is. So come out beginning 7 a.m. tomorrow and every Saturday through probably September.
Well, I think October, but it depends if they have any more fruits and vegetables.
It usually ended officially in like towards the end of September, but that will float. Know. They will extend a few weeks if they've got crops that are producing. So.
And since I won't see you till next first Friday, just a little thing to remind you about. We have the Chili Cheese Festival coming up in September.
And we'll get you on to talk more about that, too.
So we need to come back to talk about the chili cheese.
So,
if you want a booth, if you want a vendor booth, you want to know more about it.
Good deal.
Call us on MainStreet.
Just a quick question. I know one of the big things that's always part of that I think had to take a back seat because of COVID was the Leprino tours and things like that.
Yeah, you know what? We're working on that right now.
I didn't know if that was still off the table.
Yeah, it was off. So I am actually following up with Leprino as we speak.
Hopefully, if it's not this year, I'm hoping in the years to come. If y'all ever get a chance to take that tour, take it. You'll be amazed at how the cheese is made.
Wow,
it's pretty interesting. Yeah,
and plus they feed you pizza when it's all done.
Yeah,
with tons of cheese on it.
Yeah, their pizza's pretty good too.
So anyway, thank you, Mike. I appreciate
Anytime.
you.
We'll see you next time, and come on out. Come out first Friday and celebrate with us here. So
thank you so much. Have a great day.
We'll see you next time.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, it is 9:56.